Stop
No.
fucking with people's crops.
No way. Is that real?
This was reported in Dorset. And I'm going to give you just a little bit of this because obviously the cops over there are not fooled any more than I am with this this heap of shit that they put in this farmland. Crop circles in fields in Dorset have been branded as criminal damage by police and farmers. A spider motif appeared on farmland near Cerne Abbas Thursday morning. Dorset police appealed for information saying the stunt had damaged crops. PC Kate Schofield said, "This act of criminal damage has had a significant financial impact on the farmer." I mean,
this is not.
You really think an alien is going to come make a crop circle that looks like a squiddish alien?
This is not a good crop circle.
What the hell is this?
This is man-made.
Clearly, like.
I mean, they tried.
Yeah, so kudos to the amount of time that was wasted doing the perfectly concentric circles around the outside of this, but like, what the hell?
Watch this be the only time aliens did it. Like, I can't believe they're not buying this one.
Why aren't they believing us? Yeah. Don't ever make it look like this. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
it's weird that like the most recent crop circles look like shirts you could buy at Spencer Gifts in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Like what was it? A Joker was the other one. Now we have a spider.
Yeah, I couldn't get behind that one either for obvious reasons. Like, what the hell? Like, I don't know. To me, this is a dickish display of human behavior, you know. And yeah, if you look at the scale of this farmland here, this is definitely a pretty decent chunk of crop that got ruined by this.
It's huge, yeah.
So, you know,
big.
Quit being dicks to farmers. You know,
Oh,
you're
nice.
not an alien. You're not going to go viral for this shit other than people just calling you a jagoff. So that's my 2 cents on that.
I wonder, have we ever seen any arrests from crop circles?
That's honestly a really good question.
Is there?
Because I've never seen it be brought back on the news or anything like that. Like, hey, you know,
crop circle gang arrested in Dorset.
Yeah, crop circle freaking gang.
I would like to see that.
No, I would love that.
Fine.
Because I'd be like, all right, I got questions now. How many of these have you guys done?
Let's see.
You know?
Okay, so
who's affiliated? Release the crop circle list.
In November 6, 2000, this is from The Guardian, an unemployed computer programmer yesterday became the first person to be fined for creating an elaborate crop circle, an act he claimed he carried out in a bizarre effort to debunk wild theories about its origin. Matthew Williams, with the help of a friend, used planks and bamboo poles to make an elaborate 7-pointed star in a Wiltshire field, of ripening wheat over 3 nights in August. Williams, 29, of Bishop's Cannings, near Devizes, Wilts, decided to act after becoming incensed by the claims of Michael Glickman, a former professor of architecture who has studied crop circles for many years. I love that there's an origin story out there of a computer program who was incensed by a former professor named Michael Glickman about crop circles. He heard Professor Glickman claim on an American radio show that it was impossible for a human to create a 7-pointed star shape in a crop field. It could only have been created by aliens. After listening to the show via the internet, Williams contacted the show's presenter by email, dismissing Professor Glickman's claims. Wait, there's a typo here. It's a Blickman now. He was a Glickman. When the presenter challenged him to prove the professor wrong, Williams went under cover of darkness with his friend to the field of Manor Farm, West Overton, near Marlborough, to create the design. He then emailed a picture of the work to the presenter. It was passed on to the professor, who alerted police. Yesterday, in what is thought to be the first prosecution of its kind in Britain, he admitted a charge of causing criminal damage to farmland and was fined £100. Devizes magistrates heard that Williams had become increasingly angry at Glickman's claims that crop circles were the work of strange forces, aliens or otherwise. That's a quote. Stephen Clifford, defending Williams, said his desire was to prove Mr. Glickman wrong. The court heard that in a police interview, Williams was quite candid and admitted creating the circles, going into some detail about how he did it using planks and bamboo. Mr. Clifford told the court, "My client has strong beliefs, and the public were being misled." I wish I was in this courtroom. His actions did not result in any financial gain for himself. Did destroy a crop. He showed no malice to the farmer, except for destroying the crop. Crop circles are known to boost tourism. He was simply trying to prove that a 7-point star can be man-made. So there you have it,
Yeah, 'cause
people.
we've never seen that before.
I just want to see if anyone's been caught. Yes, there have been instances where individuals have been caught making crop circles. One of the most famous cases involves two men, Doug Bauer and Dave Chorley, who in 1991 admitted to having created numerous crop circles in England as a prank. They were demonstrated their techniques using simple tools like planks and rope to flatten the crops in intricate patterns. So there are stories, but guys, I gotta tell you, I think some of these things are not man-made. I don't know what they are. Maybe they're just, if they are, the farmers have to be in on it.
I mean, you keep coming back to this. I want to believe.
I want to believe.
But you keep giving me bullshit. I can't believe this. This is bullshit. Now,
Yes.
I'm going to go back to the guy here for a second because he even said here, where is it?
Yep.
He even said here, and his last name is Pope, by the way, which I love being from Chicago. He's an almighty Pope. Mr. Pope admitted the circles were clever and good artwork, but it's also my livelihood and blatant vandalism. Definitely had an impact on me, and I reckon the damage came to several £1,000s. Now they find this guy 100 pounds.
So that was back in
I wonder what the size of the circle was. It obviously wasn't as big as this, but it wasn't just damage to the crop, but to the ground where you're planning to plant something else. He said people turned up to his farm after pictures of the circle were circulated on social media. And here's where it gets good. I wouldn't mind if the people who did this kind of thing approach farmers first and we could have a dialogue, maybe come to an agreement and charge entry, he added.
All right. See,
and
some of these farmers are making bank. I think they're making more money off crop. Like, are they making more money off crop circles, or are they making money off?
Now
wheat?
think about this. And here's the discussion on this. Let's say the farmer did agree to this.
Yep.
And you're talking 6 figures in damage to the crops, right?
Yep.
But he makes 7 figures pulling in tourists. That's more money than he could make on all of that crop in one season, right? The crop doesn't go anywhere. It's not an adjustable variable. You have this much crop and that's it. And this is your net gain at the end of the year versus your losses, right? This is a way to supersede that and get more value out of the same land by simply mutilating some of your crops for the season.
Right. Well, out here in the States, we just make corn mazes and it's like no biggie.
Yeah.
We're doing it too, but we're open about it.
But you notice they do that in the fall after the corn's already been.
That's true.
Basically, it's ready to be harvested.
Yep.
So they pull some of it early, they sell it at the market, and hey, we're going to charge for admission, admission to a haunted house or a corn maze or something, and it works.
It does. It's always good. I love them.
But no one's trying to pass it off as alien activity.
It's a classic Scooby-Doo situation. It's some guy trying to make money, and it's just beneath the alien mask, a farmer, or someone taking advantage of the farmer. I did find another article, a more recent one from 2017. This is from BBC News. Criminal damage warning over Wiltshire crop circles increase. Farmers have been urged to report crop circles made on their land to police after a recent spate of them. I mean, I love that it's just Wiltshire.
I was going to say, this seems to be happening
That's Wiltshire.
a lot over there.
Yeah, it's their thing. It's their thing. And remember, it's not too far from Stonehenge.
South England is at the center of much activity. This is on my article too, with Wiltshire police also recently warning that creating them without the landowner's permission was criminal damage.
When I retire, I might go work. I might sign up for the Wiltshire Police Force and be part of the crop circle agency. I think that's in my cards.
Let's do it when we retire, dude. Let's just go investigate crop. And I'm just going to show up every time with a coffee and just be like, bullshit.
Yeah. What farmer is behind this one? Wiltshire police said there has been an increase in the number of the patterns appearing in fields in the county. This is from 2017. A spokesman said creating a crop circle is criminal damage and an offense. Damage caused means a loss in revenue to the farmer and landowner, unless there's some backdoor dealings. Wiltshire remains one of the hot spots for the formations. You guys know this. Wheat farmer Tim Carson said his land at Alton Barns near Marlborough was first used for a crop circle 27 years ago. For a time, he would charge visitors to see them. He said at the time it was the first one that had ever occurred anywhere in the world. Little did we know we would get hundreds more after that. It was a one-off, but the press seemed to go for it, and people just started turning up. Thousands of people came into that formation. However, he is now trying to discourage crop circle enthusiasts using his land as it creates harvesting problems. A farmer who currently has a crop circle in one of his fields estimates a loss of about 120 pounds is lost on damaged crops. Mr. Carson said this is quite a small formation compared to some of the ones that we'd had in the past. The wheat is completely flat on the floor now. It's unlikely we'll be able to get the combine low enough to harvest it. Crop circles are happening more and more these days. UFOs are in the skies. We're seeing it more and more. What do you guys think? I don't know. But I like reporting on it. The crop circles is new to me, and I love it. There's people who are very passionate about it, and I appreciate everyone sending me stuff on the crop circles. And I do think there's some very strange aspects to the crop circles. But when you show me the spider and the Joker, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, you're just get away from me with that shit.
Do better.